Welcome if you're new here, or welcome back if you're not new here. Today is episode 2 of Junk Journal January, and that was a little alien that I just wanted to show you. This is kind of like a drawing episode. Here I'm drawing a portal. And then I go ahead and draw some windows. I have sped it up, but it still looked quite slow because I didn't really know what I was drawing at the time. Obviously it's easier on voiceover to say that I drew several windows. Yeah, the ideas were flowing to me pretty slowly today. Next I start outlining the shapes that are already there. So I've used recycled materials for the background and then I painted on top. But then you can still sort of see the shapes that the recycled materials gave you, if that makes any sense. It's been straight lines so far and I'm just outlining what I can. And then I outline like a shape of a body. Again, it's just the recycled materials, how I stuck that down that made it look like a body. And I'm adding some stairs. That's just straight lines. I kind of struggled on this section, as you'll see in a second. I tried to fix it. Basically, the Posca pen, it won't get in the grooves of the recycled materials. For some reason I'm having trouble with that recently. I don't really think about how I'm sticking it down, what the final piece is going to look like, when I'm sticking the recycled materials. Yeah, it's just sort of wing it process. And now I'm outlining the shape of an eye and re-outlining the body. Well, I kind of added the mouth, but then I didn't like it, so I re-outlined the body. And then I'm finally adding a mouth. Now I'm using a turquoise Posca paint pen and I'm doing the grass area. Now it didn't cover the recycled materials as well as I was hoping. Sometimes recycled materials can be pretty stubborn. Posca paint pens usually do cover the recycled materials once they're painted on top, but obviously they want a lot of paint on top of it, so yeah, it just didn't work out. I did the grass in sections and then I ruined it by doing it all in a straight line on this particular bit. I noticed the shape of a mouth and some eyes and the shape of a body, so I'm just outlining that. I tried to add some ears, but it didn't really work out with a ballpoint pen. Later on in the video I do use a Posca paint pen to go over. And now I'm finally using the ballpoint pen to define the grass some more. As you can see, I'm doing it in sections, just because it makes it look more realistic. I don't know why going in a straight line doesn't make it look realistic. Maybe grass don't grow in a straight line. It probably don't, to be fair. As you can see, the pattern underneath is now pretty much covered. And all it took were two things, a Posca paint pen and a normal ballpoint pen, and I'm quite happy with how it turned out. Now I'm just outlining the alien dude with a Posca paint pen, like I said earlier on in the video. In a minute you'll be able to see that my Posca paint pen is kind of running out, so I need to buy another one. It works just about, but it's not as crisp and as clean as it could be. Do you know what I mean? Frustrating a little bit, but gotta use what you got, innit? Now I'm using a Crawford and Black paint pen and it's a pink glittery one. Now Posca, they do glittery ones, but I've never tried them, and the Crawford and Black one is absolutely amazing. It's a set of 15 and you get some glitter and some metallic, and I've not used any glitter ones yet. I'm really impressed with how it turned out. Now I've not filmed all of the grass. Yeah, here's a close-up for you of the finished grass. I just wanted to save you some painful watching, because it's quite a lengthy process is doing grass. It's quite repetitive, and yeah. So I've skipped out some bits for you, and you're just seeing the final product. Obviously it's not a finished piece. Here I'm going ahead and I'm doing a window, and you can see again that Posca paint pen is not, it's just not as vibrant as it could be. I did struggle outlining on this particular section, as you can see. I mess it up. I do try outline it again in a minute, but like it's still just like a bit empty as my Posca paint pen, so I'll have to go over it another time when I've got a new Posca paint pen. Again, here I'm like desperately trying to get some more black ink out of it. It's not even ink, it's acrylic paint inside of Posca paint pen. But anyways, I'm just trying to make it more vibrant, and it didn't really work out, but it is what it is. So now I'm adding another window, just doing a cross and outlining it, and that's a simple window. And then I'm doing a portal, so that's just a spiral. Now, some people don't know what a portal is. A portal is something that takes you to another place. So it's like getting on a plane or something like that. Like it takes you to a faraway place. A portal's a bit like a magic door, basically. And I really like drawing them for some reason. I'm sure there's like a meaning behind spirals, or yeah, spirals. But I don't actually know what the meaning represents. Now I've got a normal ballpoint pen, and I'm outlining the shape, and I'm adding an eye. It's quite a big eye. And then I go ahead and add a mouth. It's a strange mouth. I'm not sure what emotion that is. And then I'm going ahead and outlining the other shapes and turning them into aliens. I'm not sure what type of aliens they are. They don't have any hands, they don't have any feet. They're just like spirit type aliens, but they do have ears, a mouth and eyes. There's different shaped ones, or different sized ones, sorry. And I think on this one I do actually experiment and add some like legs and some hands. Also, I think this one's got multiple eyes. Yes, it does. Now I'm adding a mouth and another mouth, because it's like having several emotions. This is all one creature, and I'm adding some legs, and then I go ahead and add some arms. I'm not very good at doing arms, but you know what, it's a practice thing. Here I'm debating if I can add another alien, if there's like space, and yes, there was space. So now I'm adding an eye and a mouth, but it's a different mouth to all the rest of them. And since I've done the other blue shapes, I might as well turn this one into an alien. So I'm just literally outlining the shape. I thought that looked like an eye area, and that looked like a mouth area, and I think I give him some teeth, you know, because why not? The other ones don't have any teeth. That's me struggling to do my little ears. And yeah, I do add some teeth. Nice. Now it's time for the hole punch stars. I've got some big ones, I've got some little ones, but I chose to use some blue big ones on this particular piece. I didn't film sticking it down just because it's a little bit difficult to stick down in the first place. I used a glue stick. Now I've got a ballpoint pen and I'm outlining the grass area on a different book. So I'd already pre-done the grass and I did that off camera just because I didn't want to bore you. So I'm just like defining it a little bit more, making sure it looks more grass-like, and then I'm doing the cobble texture. So the cobble texture is just circles next to each other, all in a line, and just repeating the process until like all the area is covered. It's fairly easy to do. It's a lengthy process, again, just like the grass area. It can either be really therapeutic to do circles all in a line, or it can be super frustrating because you can't get the circle to be a matching circle, like to actually be in a circle, if that makes any sense. But if you do it like once a week, it probably will be therapeutic for you. It's just if you try to do it like on multiple pieces a day, yeah, it gets a bit tiring. So here's the other piece that I did some circles on and portals and added some windows. I also added some hole punch stars, the big ones and little ones together. I've added some teeth on my alien, and there's an eye there. Yeah, close up of the teeth, close up of the stars. So now it's a double page spread. This is a little book, it's an A5 book, and this is a finished piece. I didn't do this today, but I just wanted to show you. This is some grass area, I've done some stars, that's an alien, that's cut out ephemera. And there's portals, some like rock area or stair area. I can't tell if this one's done, but this is all I had time for, so cue the outro.